I mean,
we're gonna have to edit this out for security reasons.
Yeah, security reasons. I mean,
I'm not doing that. That's a lot of work.
That's this relationship.
Oh, come on.
All right.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Dapper Degens. My name is Josh Albrecht.
I'm Martin Shireen.
I'm Ross Kierlock.
I'm Will.
And I'm Dan.
Ooh, soft, sultry Dan today. Hi, everyone. Hope you're doing well out there. We're going to start this episode the same way we do every episode, and that's by going through our New Year's resolutions, and it is June. So I would like to say, besides Ross, who changed his halfway through, well done, everybody. Huh? We're halfway through the year doing our New Year's resolutions. Not bad. Martin, yours, of course, is to travel more. You travel since the last time we talked?
I did. In fact, I traveled with Ross. We both went to Orlando. He did Orlando Informer. We both did Epic Universe on Saturday. It was fantastic.
Wow. That's weird. It's really
And VO82 on Sunday.
Ross, yours is to lose weight. How's that going?
It's happening. It's I worked out and it's going. Nothing.
Wow.
I know. It's crazy how things happen.
Workout.
Well said. Well
Thank
said. Will, yours was to meet new people. You meeting new people this week?
I did not.
It'll happen.
I didn't work this past weekend, so didn't get to meet anybody new.
You had a weekend off?
I know, 1 weekend off. It's very strange.
Goodness.
How bad does it smell in your apartment?
It's actually fine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Even though you had the whole weekend off?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
All right. Well, maybe we'll learn more about that later. And Dan, yours, of course, is to still be here. Sure looks like you're here, bud.
Oh yeah, a little bit grayer though.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm just looking at the matching of that teal.
I was gonna
And
say
glasses
that
and-
shirt.
It's sexy.
There's a whole lot going on there.
As you guys know, mine was, of course, to spend less money on RSVLTS.com. In the last episode, I had said
Last week's episode.
15 days. 15 days without spending a cent on RSVLTS.com. I did not confirm for the record if that was a new record. I don't know. But it ended. It ended right after the podcast because then they did the Hercules drop. So let's get into it. Here's the kicker. First of all, I did spend money. So the streak is over. Resolution broken. But I didn't get anything for me.
What?
I didn't get
What?
out of the whole drop. Jordy loves Hercules. And so I got him a shirt. But I was, on the drop, I was wearing the Hades gonna.
You didn't
What?
You can lawyer this.
What?
Wait, you didn't buy anything for yourself.
Right, but that wasn't the resolution. Trust me, I've thought about this. The resolution was to spend less money. I spent money, even though it wasn't on me.
Did you use Julie's credit card?
No,
Because then
my dumb
she
credit
spent
card.
money.
I know. I trust me. I was like, what a stupid way for this streak to end. It's not even.
You should have
for
just
me.
bought something for yourself, just
If
for
I was
kicks.
gonna. Stupid kids. But so I got him the blue Hercules shirt that they had shown because he loves the movie. He loves all the characters. I was like, this is
the one with all the characters on it.
yeah, the Grecian Gallery, I think it was called.
Yes.
And so that was the one shirt that came and ended the streak. Was a youth extra large of all things. Anyone else get anything from the Hercules drop?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Will I Am. What'd you get?
Pantheon Party and Pain and Panic. A lot of P's, a lot of alliteration there.
Yep.
But,
So no one got the panel, speaking of P's.
the Hercules versus the Hydra. Another alliteration.
No, but that sold out, didn't it?
It did. It was kind of
It
like,
did.
I feel like a lot of the panels lately, like if there's a panel, it's usually a little bit shorter supply.
Did it
On
have Did it have the buttons?
No
hidden?
flappies.
No flaps.
No
No
flap.
flap.
Nope. It looked very cool.
It looked great. I I love the artwork. I love the design. I just don't see myself.
I wonder what constitutes a flap. Like,
Pixar.
Licensing.
Licensing. Well,
Licensing.
honestly,
okay.
so you know, we have kind of learned, not giving away sources or anything, that sometimes even licensing determines if the buttons, they're not okay with the buttons or not. And so if they're not, sometimes they got to put a flap on it. They got to flap it up.
Flap.
Flippy floppy.
Was not the case for Hercules.
Flippity floppy.
So the thing is, I wasn't even upset with the designs. I thought the designs were very good. I just was wearing my Hades Gonna Hate tux, and I was like, I like this better than anything that's there.
They made a tux.
I didn't hate anything, but no, they didn't. I had it made, and you know that. But I was like, nothing's a need. Nothing's a need over what I have, and so I stayed here.
I mean, was Pain and Panic an absolute need? No, but I'm a big Hades fan, and I'm a big Pain and Panic fan.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, they get their own shirt, and the fact that they even threw in the cross-dressing unicorn was fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, perfect.
I agree.
Do you think wearing a shirt from the previous drop of the IP helps with your decision making, or helps you, like?
Man, let me tell you, I did not think that Ross was going to have a good question.
I was literally wearing the Hades roper, and I was like, it's going to be a good day.
See, so it didn't really help you. I will tell you that in my decision process, wearing it helped. It really did help me. Like, I had already posted a photo in it earlier in the day. I was like, yeah, man, that looks good. I kept going back to see the comments and you know, notifications of it. All of that led to the decision to not get a different Hercules shirt. So
I mean,
maybe that's part of it. Maybe I should start
wait.
wearing.
Well, I have a follow-up question to that, but we'll get to that in 2 drops.
I think this is similar to making sure you eat before you go grocery shopping, right?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you gotta stop and think about it, because sometimes it's just so. That's exactly why I set this resolution. Sometimes it's so easy to just get caught up in the hype of the drop. You know, it's new, fancy, and you don't even realize like what you already have in the closet.
I'll decide later.
Yeah, and then you
But
don't,
then
and then you throw it in Shirt Mountain,
and then that's how you get a mountain.
And then you forget about it, and then someone says, "Do you have the shirt?" And you go, "I don't know. I did like a month to check."
Coming soon to BST.
Right
now, I think all
it has not been to BST. Wait, how many months, Martin, have you been talking about starting to unload some stuff on BST?
It's gonna happen.
Okay.
Martin's BST post is gonna be. He's gonna take the bin
Mystery shirts.
Put it on a scale.
$30 mystery shirts.
It's 106 pounds of Kunu, all size medium. Boom! Here's your price. Take it or leave it.
The only clue you get of what's in there is this blurry photo I took. People are analyzing it. What is that? I can't see. Is that some more waves? I can't tell what that.
I think.
Not gonna lie, there's a lot of. I really thought about it about 30 minutes ago, right before we hopped on here. That I have so much that I love when the drop originally happened, but I don't even remember. It wasn't memorable enough that I can think about it 6 months later, right?
Yeah,
It wasn't memorable enough that I had to pull it out of the bag immediately, put it on, and then continue to wear it for months on end. You know, this shirt I absolutely love. Like, I remember, you know, hunting for it for so long, because, you know, it came out before, before I got into the brand and stuff. And little did I know that, you know, it was a Halloween shirt, so you could only get it, you know, certain times of the year, and they might have done a restock or maybe not. But like, I love my tikis. I love my florals. I like some specific, you know, shirts for like events and stuff, but I buy so much that I don't wear, and
or that you don't even remember you own.
This ties into something though, like I feel like when I first got into this, you guys have been around a little bit longer than I have, but I feel like when I got into this, you almost had to buy everything in the drop.
Yeah.
Because it was going to sell out. Like, you literally had zero. Like some people just don't understand. Like when I first got into it, it was like no decision making. You decide what size you are,
Yeah.
And you buy it.
and you
That's
buy
all.
it.
Yeah.
Like there was no deciding.
You
I
decide
think-
later. Yeah.
Wait, I think the first drop that actually happened on for me was like the very first Star Wars Christmas drop with like the Happy
Oh,
Holidays and all that.
Mhm.
That was
Yep,
the drop.
yep.
Like right after I got into it, I was like, these are all great, and I bought everything, and I
Yep.
still wear them all during Christmas.
Well, also every shirt, it didn't matter
Sold
what
out.
it was, you could sell on BST for $50. Like you could get $50 for a shirt. It was like it didn't matter if it had a tag, if it didn't have a tag, like, and the fact that people are like, oh, I can't believe the shirt's sold out that fast. I'm like, this is nothing. This is nothing.
Right.
Like, remember the Doors hoodie when the Doors hoodie first came out?
Oh,
And it
yeah.
sold out that fast. That used to be every drop.
Yeah.
That used to be every single drop. And like now the fact that shirts see a second day is like crazy.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
full panel transformer just sold out in medium in like the past 24 hours.
Yeah. And so that, credit to them. That's the, them
That's
finding
meeting
the
the new
numbers,
demand.
finding the new numbers of printing to make sure they don't have a ton of stock left over, but also making sure that they're not, hearing complaints every single week.
Oh, I
because
didn't move
stuff
fast enough.
drops in 2 minutes
Yeah.
and it's gone. Saturday we had breakfast balls, or Sunday we had breakfast balls. So we go to the skinny guys. Anyone get any of the polos from the breakfast balls drop?
Martin.
Yeah.
Martine Shireen. Usually
Yeah.
this is
Wait,
Will I
wait.
Am
I'm
special.
typically not
Wait.
a polo person.
Hold
Right.
on.
Can't wait for this to go on the mountain.
I'm thinking about the drop. Did you buy a Bloody Mary shirt?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
I didn't even look because they're polos. What was it? What did it look like?
It was Bloody Mary. I mean, it had Bloody
Nice.
Marys all over it. Some of the accoutrements and stuff, but
Like
Oh.
burgers.
I think it'll go really well with, obviously all the pins that I wear. I have a nice Bloody Mary hat,
Mhm.
that I got gifted by our good friend
It's a good design.
Dr.
Oh,
Cortez.
that is a great design. Oh, and we just saw
Person detected a
saw
door. Great.
a
Yeah.
Ross text from Mistress.
Hey,
Um,
we do this
Yeah,
live.
no,
We do this live.
yeah, there it is.
Fingers crossed that comes in before the next time I have a Bloody Mary.
Well, that's kind of up to you, bud. You could have one tomorrow, right? This
Yeah.
is still America, I think.
I feel like there's like an inside story to that. I don't know. Like, is he talking about Milwaukee?
I don't know.
Right.
That's where the big old one's gonna be.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think those are on
Sunday.
Sunday, the 29th.
Yep, we're gonna go get the big old ones with a full chicken in it. Whole
remember that.
cooked chicken. Yeah.
I remember that.
I remember seeing those
In a-
photos last year as
in
I
a-
was on a
in
plane
a-
home.
in a Bloody Mary. So
Yeah, I was still in my room.
yeah, that sounds about right. And then today we had the Tiki drop, which was legitimately Tiki's. This is the first time that there's just been a straight Tiki drop, right? Not like a Tiki featured in a drop. All
Yeah.
Tikis, all drop.
Tahitian Tiki.
Yes.
Let's get
Yeah.
it right.
And
Now-
not like
Artist.
Tiki of an IP.
Like
Correct.
what most of
If
us
they
are
would have
wearing.
dropped a tiki mug today, oh my gosh,
Oh.
mind explosion.
Oh, like of their logo, like a
Like
Teddy
the like
Teddy
the,
Tiki mug.
yeah.
Oh,
That would be really
That'd have been
cool.
Oh, I'm thinking about like Eric Hutzel right now, just like needing to excuse himself and go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Uh,
Did anybody check on Hutzel today?
I did. I saw his post, and he was like, I couldn't get everything, and he screenshot his card. It has like 7 things in it.
Yeah.
He's like, I couldn't get anything. I'm like,
I
yeah,
think
but
he
you
got all but the
almost got
shorts.
everything. Yeah,
I think I got everything but the shorts.
which
I
was
think.
crazy. All right, so let's talk about this. First of all, someone smarter than me kind of talk about, because we're used to the Ian Tiki designs, which I think are most of them, all of them. I assume this one was, but
I think
usually
this one is.
and he was not the artist behind these,
Oh.
right? This was a special collab that they did. Who can tell me more? Who knows?
Oh,
Who-
God.
Raise your hand.
I have to look up the names.
Who wants to do it? Nope, that's me.
Okay.
Don't point at me. Nope,
Why
stop
is
pointing at me.
Don't
There
point
we
at
go.
no, don't
Okay.
point at me. Oh, this is great. Point at
We're
Will.
gonna go.
Yeah.
We're gonna point. We're gonna point at Will.
So hold on,
Will.
let me find-
This is what happens when technology reverses your cameras.
Yes.
Yeah.
None of us can figure out where we're pointing.
Yeah.
Alright,
Everyone's
so-
looking at us like, how are they so dumb? They can't even point right now.
All right, so the two artists that they collabed with, that Ian collabed with in HQ, were actually from a tattoo studio in Tahiti, which is in the
Convenient.
South Pacific,
Aha.
Oh, like your shirt.
like
Nice.
my shirt. And the gentleman's names were Julio and James,
Me and Julio down by the schoolyard.
down by the schoolyard. Yes, and I think Ian actually met them when he went to Tahiti and got
Yeah.
a tattoo in their shop.
And was like, hey, you guys want to? That's awesome. That's incredible. You know,
Yeah.
just the way things come together.
I mean, that's also a very Ian move.
Yes. So
Wow.
let's talk a little bit about the designs of these. First of all, we knew about the blue one, right? The blue Tiki that came out. Anything that even resembles some type of Brewers color over the 40 years that they were a team, I'm like, I could wear that. I can wear that.
Wow,
I
that makes so much sense.
And so the second I saw that, I was like, well, okay, spending money this week. There we go. That's done.
So wearing a Tiki inspired shirt did not help you this week.
That it did not. But the thing is, I knew, I knew already. I knew I was screwed when I saw that one. I was worried about what I couldn't see and how much that was going to add to the bill.
text yesterday of "I am so screwed"
Yeah,
kind of sold it right off the bat.
yeah. So I mean, we had that, and then there was a red one, and then a purple one, and then a green one. So
Yep.
we can talk a little bit about them. But I think the big thing, and you guys feel free to jump in on this, but the red one
It's
was bamboo.
Bamboo.
and not a lot of people.
Does
including
anyone
yours
feel
truly.
bamboozled because of that?
Aha.
Ah,
I didn't see that until I looked at my receipt and I was like, why is this one $82?
yeah.
I was like, that doesn't
This
feel
is
good.
why we
Limited
read.
edition.
That uses that's a different word. That's a different word. I mean, I'm still excited to see it because I think the design is sick.
I love bamboo. I've gone like deep dived into bamboo lately.
I just
Hell
hope
yeah.
that shirt is as vibrant as Ross's right now.
I hope it's more vibrant because that one kind of looks faded. The red seems a little washed out, personally, to me.
I mean, it matches my mood right now, which is blocked out. so
Oh God.
Perfect.
it looks crystal clear.
So I did end up spending money today. I got the blue Tiki Tux. I got the red Tiki Tux. I really like the purple one, but I just couldn't pull the trigger on it because it just seemed a little dark. But I've been dying for more purple shirts. I look at the color, the closet, and purple is missing from the color scheme.
Missing or underrepresented?
Underrepresented.
I maybe have like 3 or 4 shirts total that have purple in it, and one of them is the Big Hurt shirt, like that we
There's
got
quite a
from the White
few.
Sox.
You got the alien one, little Kunu,
I have a little Kunu.
the alien,
Yeah, Star
the
Wars
the
Celebration.
traveling Mickey. You got
Yeah.
some florals in here.
Isn't there like a Lakers floral or something?
Yeah,
we got-
all of the purple,
Oh yeah, beam me up.
all of the purple florals also have yellow in them. They are all Minnesota Viking colors. They are.
Oh, of course, you hate them, right?
They did one for the Lakers and one for LSU, and they're all Vikings. So, really hoping they'd go Rockies in Denver. Come on. We'll wait and see. So that's what I ended up getting from the Tiki drop today. They took all my money. I hate them, but also I love them. Anyone else get anything today, Tiki wise?
I mean, yeah. So, I don't know. I ordered like 4 or 5 things, but
Oh,
I mean, I got notified sold out.
oh no.
I mean, the blue, the
Dan-
red.
Now hold on a minute. Let's make
Olive
a PSA. This is a PSA on Dan's behalf. Dan, what were you trying to get for the people that ordered it, and then of course their dog said, "I don't think you look good in that," and they're going to list it on BST.
Honestly, they look great, but I'll take this Tiki over them. The red looked great, but I haven't had a bamboo experience that I liked because I'm in a weird in between sizes.
So you might be fine.
I might be fine.
Just passing.
Yeah.
I mean, not gonna lie, the bamboo doesn't look fantastic on me because I feel like it's not as forgiving, right? So it shows my little stomach a little bit more than what I'd like, but I'll give this one a shot. I'll keep it in the closet.
Have you guys gotten the new? When you say you talk about
Ross,
the
you're
bamboo, you
muted.
tried the new bamboo?
Pier 13 is the newest one that I've tried.
So
Like the bamboo with the shorts with the belt loop.
Yeah, that's what I
Belt
got some.
so
Because I have
own
one
it.
of those and it fits a lot different than the old bamboo does.
I own it, but I haven't tried it.
Martin, you should probably try that, bud.
Of course. Well, he doesn't have to at this point. There'll be a new one showing up in a couple of days. Oh, perfect.
I did order all the new bamboo shorts. I like them. Good stuff.
But you didn't get anything from the drop today, Ross.
Yeah, I did. I got the blue and the red.
Oh, you did. You just
I
didn't
did.
get
I probably
shorts.
was muted. I think when I turned around, I hit the mic. I muted it.
Yeah, you did.
so.
Sounds about right. That makes sense.
Blue. I got the blue and the red.
Did you get
tux.
the tuxes? You tuxed them?
Oh yeah, yeah. The bamboo is like for the new cut larges, and the is in between the large and the XL. Honestly,
Yeah.
so for me,
Cool.
so it's I love it, and I feel like they breathe a little better, but then again, it's also like a little bit bigger than the larges that I wear. Like
Oh, the materials just
bad.
like people in the South when you wear linen for more formal wear,
Mhm.
it just
Yeah,
breathes so much better in that
Oh,
hot and
gosh.
humid.
Yeah.
I need
I
some linen.
love all the bamboo stuff. I'm like
I
addicted
need
to
some
it.
linen Roosevelts.
Yeah?
You heard that here first.
Is that what you need?
Yes.
Oh, so
need some
speaking of
breathability?
shorts though, has anybody seen pictures of people wearing the chinos or heard anybody actually talk about them?
No,
I
but if
have not.
anybody wants to send a pair, I'm a medium.
What chinos? What are you talking about? Which
The
ones?
Chino shorts.
Yeah, the
Like-
chino shorts.
Like the workout
The
shorts?
chino shorts.
No,
No, not the workout shorts.
No,
Oh,
there was a
Chinos.
separate chinos.
The chinos. Didn't say chinos.
Ross, just look it up.
The chinos.
You know, the Chinos.
What do you
The
mean?
chinos 75
Obviously,
times.
Ross-
Not helping him at all.
Aren't those only like $35 a pair too?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I didn't get any.
They're-
I didn't get any of the
Wait,
chinos.
those
I
are,
know
are those the ones I'm talking about?
The chinos?
No, the
not-
Chinos.
No, you.
No, I got the bamboo ones.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
didn't get the chinos.
Although I still. Oh wow. The chinos like sold out in the.
In like two of the most popular colors.
Yes,
Wow.
that's
Yeah,
a shame because
I was
actually
eyeballing
planning-
them.
Yeah, I was
Nah,
too.
you want-
Well,
and-
maybe they'd restock
school.
it if anyone showed any interest, but none of us know how they fit or have seen a review because we don't know who bought the chinos.
right.
Fine, I'll
bamboo-
order freaking
The
Chinos.
bamboo.
All
is a-
right.
I would really like
Will's getting
that
some chinos.
short
Oh, look at
size
that.
Yeah.
Look at
band
that
one, but,
belly.
you
Look at
know,
that belly
can't get
button.
it.
Yeah,
That,
Can't get it.
let me get up in there.
that hair right there. Nice little strip. All right.
Moving
All right.
on.
Anyway, now's the time. We've made him wait long enough. It's time to bring on a
What?
special guest. I don't know if you guys knew this. A friend of
What?
ours recently got a tattoo, and it was his
Did he?
first tattoo.
Martin?
Nope. No,
Martin,
it's
you got a
not
tattoo?
I said a friend.
Julie?
Also no.
Oh, no, I'd
I'm
pay for
talking
that.
about our friend Carlos Cortez. The doctor is here.
Hey.
He got some ink.
Hola.
The first time he got
Hey,
any
have-
tattoo, and I
Hey.
said, "Do you want to reveal the new ink, your first ink, on the Dapper Degens,
Oh my
as
God.
if doing this means something?" And he was like, "I guess." And I was like, "All right, awesome. We will
Is it a
see you
drum roll?
tomorrow night." And so, first of all, thanks for joining us, buddy. Appreciate it.
Claro que sí, de verdad que
Wait, hold on,
estoy
hold on.
bien contento de que me hayan
wait.
invitado.
Time out.
Uh,
Can we turn on Google Translate real quick?
Hold on, I think there's a button I have to change to get him to talk.
Pues de verdad que muchas gracias que me invitaron. Es un placer.
Did you find it yet?
No, that wasn't it. Hold on, let me try one.
Ustedes.
All right, hold on. Hold on, try now.
Saben lo importante que son. Oh, hey guys.
Hey, there we go. Got it. Got it. There it is. So first of all, Carlos, thank you so much for joining us. You might have already answered that, but none of us knew. First, tell
all
us.
of you guys took Spanish.
Yes,
it's a long
in high school, 20 freaking years ago.
All took Spanish. I bet you just remember how
I aced it.
La biblioteca. Yep, absolutely.
Deutsch, nicht sehr gut.
Fumamota?
I don't know what you said. If that is allowed. Did you just make this have to be explicit and not even swear in English? God, that's such a Ross move.
He's asking about weed.
That makes sense. That sounds that's.
I thought I was asking for food.
Yeah, sure you did.
Sure.
All right. First of all, before you show us the ink that you got, tell us why you decided now was the time to get your first tattoo.
Well, I've actually been planning this for over a year. It just took me a long while to find the artist. I really wanted to find exactly what I wanted and to have the guts to do it. It's obviously a big difference. You've all seen my pictures about 2 years ago. Short hair, sometimes no beard, just like, very conservative, clean cut guy. Always go to work with long sleeves, with my ties, And then one day I just started buying these shirts. I started going to work with these shirts, and it made me happy. And it made me start finding myself. And then I wanted to do something extra special for me. And this was it, getting my own tattoo. And it was very custom. I worked 5 hours with the artist to get the design that I wanted. And then we spent 10 hours on the chair, just getting that, put in there. So it was great.
10 hours is a long time, bud.
That's insane. I don't.
And this was on your butt cheek, right?
Left one.
Part of it. It goes all the way around. So
wow. All right, well, go ahead and show us then. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they say.
And I'm the one that got us the adult rating.
Yeah.
Hey, he didn't do it.
Hey,
if he did.
Wait. So hold on. Before you show it, what was the inspiration behind it?
Well,
as one of the 2 tattooed individuals on this podcast.
You don't know if I don't have a tattoo.
Yeah, we do.
Dan has one too, right? So it's 3.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it means. So, you and then Dan and William.
Well, you know what? When we were in Jacksonville, I was already talking with you guys about this tattoo. I don't know if you guys remember, but I was showing it to you guys. I had seen this design that I just loved, but I wanted to make it something that was for me. And so The Lord of the Rings has a lot of meaning to me. It was during high school that the movie started coming out, and then I read all the books, and I love Tolkien and all of his books and his history and where he got his inspiration. So he does a lot of Nordic, Celtic inspiration. So I also wanted to put that in my tattoo. And family is the most important thing for me. So definitely wanted to put that in, and that's where it all came in.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see it.
Okay.
Let's see it. What do we got?
Do the thing.
Wow. Okay. Nice.
The
We can
one
go full
ring.
screen on that, right? Why don't you put it full screen?
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, we could do that.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
Oh, that's a lot of bicep right there.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say. All right. Yeah, easy for you to do with arms like that. Yeah. Okay. So what am I looking at here?
Very well done.
So it's the one ring from The Lord of the Rings, but I also love Star Wars. So instead of the usual Elven writing, it isn't Elven, but it says, "I love you," and then it says our wedding date, and then it says, "I know," and then it has our kids' birth dates.
That's fantastic.
Nice.
And then you have the Eye of Sauron, which some places it also says it's from like Celtic Nordic mythology, from the Eye of Valor, and it is made out of Celtic knots. So that's pretty. It's and it's about like crossings in life and things that you've come up against it. And then on top, still missing, is going to be the Tree of Life, which is represented as the Tree of Gondor in the Lord of the Rings. And its branches are going to go around the ring, and it's about life and family and protection. And there's still a lot of work to do, so it's going to be a few months working on that.
Oh god,
That's great, man. I'm really glad that you pulled
dude,
the trigger and did it.
that's so cool. First question.
I'm just happy because now that you cleared that, when we're in San Diego, we can go get flare tattoos.
So
Right.
so
Oh, hey.
Wait. Well, you know what? First, you guys should tell everyone what my wife asked you guys to do for San
We had
Diego.
to fill out this document basically saying that we were going to, one, take very good care of Carlos, two, make sure that he didn't get into too much debauchery, and if he, such as getting a tattoo, and three, if he did get a tattoo, everything had to be cleared with his wife first.
okay,
Is,
and you guys had to sign that form.
Oh yes.
Oh, and wasn't there,
Carlos,
for
I might be
every
going, and I did not sign the form, so you can
For-
just hang out with me, and we
for
can.
every
Same.
drink he
A
had to
loophole.
take a water in or something like that too?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
It was like a
she made me
1-for-1
sign an
ratio.
NDA.
Yes. Yeah.
She's a lawyer. She's a lawyer, so she
Um,
knows all about this stuff.
Nah, I didn't get a
and
form.
daily check-ins.
Yes,
I
daily
remember that.
check-ins and to tuck the kids in at night and
Yep,
FaceTime the kids for at
you
least
guys. Carlos and I
10
will be partying
minutes
really
or
hard.
so.
So I'm looking at this, and that goes all the way around, right?
Almost. It doesn't go all the way like just
Down
here.
in the
There's
okay.
like a
Oh
space.
yeah, you were smart.
It's that area is just it's not
You-
gonna work well.
You were very
No
smart.
one's gonna see it anyway, so
I was gonna ask. That was my first thing because I was like, you said 10 hours in that
would've-
chair.
I
Nah.
feel like that,
That
would
would've
have
been very
no,
uncomfortable.
hold on. Carlos,
yeah.
you wussed out.
Mm.
No, he told
No,
me
you
know,
do not. You only get partial credit for this tattoo.
I
Wow.
swear. Wait. I told
Wow,
him I wanted
fighting
the whole
words.
thing. He said that for two reasons. One, I do have I have stretch marks there. So
So
way back in the day, I used to weigh 280. So I've lost over 100 pounds. And
Humble brag.
yes, that skin is not good for it. It does
I
take
know
a
that's
lot of
true. I know that's
it
true.
does take a lot of work for the ink to get in, and usually
Yep.
it'll get distorted.
Yep.
So it will not be. So what he did was
He is a doctor.
originally
No.
we did have the whole writing to fit around the arm, so we had to shrink it so it would fit into that smaller area.
Okay.
So just promise me this, because I know everything you said is true about not being able to put the ink in. Make it so it's like a rip and it's going behind the skin to bypass the stretch marks. And
or
then
just
you'll reclaim street credit with me.
or
Hey,
when
I'm
you
still-
when you put the tree, have the knots go around the back and come down the backside and feed into the forearm.
There's still
For
a
the
lot of work
roots.
to do. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna take like 2 or 3 more sessions because
Yeah, well, the next time we're blasting music in the Atlas, I'm gonna have
Atlas
to mute
Groove.
it when it goes.
Yeah.
Bat. You're not bad to the bone. You don't get the
Okay.
full biker.
wait.
I'm proud of you. I think
I
you
am
did
too.
just enough.
But that's for your
Thank
first
you, guys.
tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
That's
That
a
is a-
long time. Like
Now-
my longest session is 4 hours, and that was uncomfortable.
I'd like to let
Carlos.
Carlos. You're not here just to show off your tattoo. You're also here to ask the Degens. You get to ask the Degens a question. I'm thinking this might tie in a little bit to the tattoo. Of course, it's up to you. It can be whatever you want. But this is the part of the show where someone asks us a question. We answer it as honestly as we can. So, Carlos, take it away.
Okay, so if you guys were to choose one tattoo for one of you other guys,
Oh, I did
What would it be?
Ooh.
choose one person, right? And if that
Okay,
person
I got
is going to
mine.
be chosen, you can't keep choosing that person. Okay?
I got mine. It's Dan.
I'm gonna go last.
Mine is for Dan. It's a tramp stamp, and it says bad man.
like
across the, but then I want it because I still want there to be pink. So I want it to say bad man like it would on the back in like that font, but then I want it in like a pink square as well with maybe like some floral.
I got you on this one. It's like a
well.
pink cloud burst and kind of the background. So it has that like fantasy pink.
Yeah.
Sparklies. But I got one request. Bad Dan instead of bad man, but done in that same.
Yeah, that's fair. That's even better because then people will have
That's
to like
awesome.
they'll have to look at it a second time. Like, did that say bad man? No, that's Dan. It says bad Dan, right? Is that what that?
Yeah.
When Dan's
rowdy.
like party
I like it.
boying so that it shows
Well, it's
off.
okay because you're just going to be looking at it when you're grinding on me. And
Yeah,
dancing.
well, that's true. That's
I love
mine.
it.
That's mine for Dan.
Love it.
Mm.
Well, how about you, Dan? Who are you gonna choose?
Oh, I feel like I got to target Martin on this one.
Yes, we all wanted Martin.
But I mean, since Josh did the tramp stamp location, I'm gonna move it down to where I think it's Victoria's Secret has like the sleeping pants or underwear that says juicy on the back, but it's gonna be like half and half on the cheeks.
And what's it gonna say?
Juicy.
Oh, it still says juicy? Yeah.
Wait.
Well,
wait,
he does have a fat ass.
It can
so
say fat
that makes
ass.
sense, yeah.
Wait,
It can say
is the
fat
crack
ass.
the eye?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, so yeah, you
Just
put the-
JUCY?
With the little dot right above the crack for the
Yeah.
make the I lowercase.
I was
that
gonna
is
take that with,
gross.
like, I was gonna go
That's
somewhere with
interesting.
United for Martin. You know, I think Josh should have a picture of himself doing an Albrecht. And so somewhere,
Yeah, a picture of me on me. Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds about
No,
right.
it's
Doing
gonna
an
be on the
Albrecht.
belly.
yeah,
Yeah,
right
I'll
on the
see that,
belly.
Josh.
So-
You can
Yeah,
have
let's
open
put
nuts.
it on a place that fluctuates too. How is
It looks
stomach
like it's
Josh
standing
today?
on something
Is
else.
he depressed? Is he happy?
Or I
Depends
would
on how much pizza you
tattoo
ate.
the Dapper Degens chain on you.
That would be a good one because I'll never actually get one, so I might as well just have one tattooed on me, Ross. Kierlock diamonds and design my ass.
Oh my god. Where did that come up? I think it was this weekend. Somebody was, I think it might have been at Geo 82. And they were
No,
like
it was at Atlantic.
Atlantic at Epic Universe. And they're like, oh, how do you pronounce that name? And I just wanted to be like, it's like Kierlock and Kierlock Diamonds and Design.
As if anyone was going to get that. Yeah.
Right.
I got it. 'Cause
Humble
I was
brag.
there with him.
Humble brag, right?
But,
All right. We still need one for Ross and one for Will.
And
then
I
Will
need to
has go
pick.
too.
So I'm picking Ross.
Oh,
Yep,
boy.
and Martin has to choose. Will.
Will.
So, okay, so
And
I guess I'll choose Will.
Man,
Man, there's just, I mean, he already has so many tattoos right now that it's like, it's hard to find something that, you know,
Does he have a
I would
mosh
suggest
tattoo?
a Woody. A Woody.
no.
Do you have a mosh tattoo?
No,
No.
I should. There's a few bouncing around in the back of my head right now that I want to go get.
I mean, do you get like another Disney tattoo or do you?
Mark-
can I
taking this
help you a
way
little
too
bit? I feel like
serious.
Will's is more about placement than what
It is always placement.
Will needs a side neck tattoo.
Oh God, no.
No,
That's what-
no,
Will needs a good one right here.
Nope.
no.
Good.
No, just
neck.
the throat.
I could see one on like on his back, you know, on his shoulder blade. Like that's a
That's
typical
just too
spot.
boring. That'd be,
Wait.
he could actually do that.
No, wait, Martin, would it just be figment wings?
Yeah, I
Ooh.
could see that for
You
you.
would
Yeah.
do that. Yep,
On
that
either
would be
side.
Will.
Or put figment on the ass cheek and use your imagination. Oh, that'd be good. You could do that
Oh, maybe
too.
like.
But it's got to have the skunk spray.
He would provide the skunk spray.
No, yeah, figment like pointing at skunk spray, and it really just points at his butt.
Yeah.
Like-
yeah. Yeah, that'd be good. Why don't we do that,
Oh,
Will?
God.
You show all your friends. That'd be good.
My friends are sick and twisted enough that they'd get a kick out of it.
Yeah, they
You should
probably
definitely
would.
get
Point of order.
You should
Yeah.
definitely get a Disney tattooist to do that too. Like very authentic.
There's a few. All right, so for Ross,
Yeah, the sky's the limit for what Ross could get.
I mean,
Like 12 have come into my mind.
no, see,
Stupid
no.
dumb.
There's one thing already there.
I don't know.
A backpack Jack tattoo,
Oh,
Oh, that's a
wow.
good one.
like right on the back of his hand.
Yeah. No, I don't want to give it away at security.
No, or
Yeah.
it's just like right on the collarbone, or like right in
Yeah.
the middle of the chest, like
Yeah.
right where the buttons stop or
It's the
start.
yeah, on the back of my hand, so it reminds me. Do I have my backpack, Jack?
No,
How about on the
While
the
palm of
it
your hand?
backpack
keys
back on
this
one,
that, while
and the backpack Malord on the other.
How about just on your hand? It just says, "Remember your
no,
word
no,
count."
no, even better.
This is a reminder. Oh, I'm talking too much. Okay.
Wait, an actual checklist on his hand where it's like book the trip, make the plane, backpack Jack, Malort, something.
Yeah,
Okay.
with squares
You
that
guys
you could
keep
sharpie.
talking.
Yeah,
in.
just like little things to check off. That's it.
Something happened this weekend that should not be experienced again. And
Okay.
Elena was unfortunately the first victim to it. So Ross had his backpack Jack. Later on in the day, he filled what he thought was another container with backpack Malort. It was the same container.
Oh,
It still had
mixed.
Jack in it.
Oh, yeah.
This
how
back
was
Joel.
that?
Strength?
It's so like what's weird about that is like I don't think they fully fuse together.
Yeah, of
Because,
course not. Because one's gasoline.
Yeah.
What? Because like one drink was good, and then the next drink was like, that's not Jack. That's definitely not Jack. And we only have one bottle. So
So you thinking it's like oil and water? It just like
Yeah,
one
right.
sat
Probably.
on top of each other.
yeah, and the crazy thing is like it's not like it's in a not like it's being
It gets shaken,
yeah, is shaken. Yeah, it keeps getting
not stirred.
yeah. I don't know how it's not. I don't know how it keeps separated.
So do you
So
call
I
it the
think the
Lord
Malort stays at the bottom.
black?
I think it's McDaniel's.
Daniels.
Probably. All right. Well, there's your answer,
Wait.
Mr.
I have a
Cortez.
suggestion.
Yes.
For Ross.
Uh-oh.
Ross can, on his chest, he can write White Claw.
Oh, yeah.
Malort, or whatever. And then whenever he's at a bar
Oh, just have this.
and he can't talk for whatever reason, he'll be like,
Oh my gosh.
For the word count. I think he should just say currently sponsored by and have a just a
Oh, like
square,
a name tag.
and then he
That
can
would-
just write in that day if it's White Claw
Okay. Yeah,
or if
yeah.
it changes to Malort, or he can let
That's
us
good.
know.
That would be awesome to have like my name like right there because that.
Hello, my name is Ross.
Well, no, because you
It's
go up and tell them the
Kirlock.
cab and like a super like it's like super loud, and I'm like, what's your name on there? I'm like Kirlock, and they're like, huh?
Huh?
And I'm just like, it's with the C. They're like an S. I'm like, that's the C. Okay. And
That
then it
happened
gets-
a lot.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
The life
I
you
mean-
live, my friend.
Wow.
Oh, all right.
Honestly, I just get my ID out usually. I'm just like, put it on this tab.
Don't you know who I am?
Kirlock Diamonds and Design.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Make everything but Degen necklaces. All right. Well, thank you, Carlos, for joining us. Your ink is great. We can't wait to see more of it. We appreciate you so much. We love you, and we will talk to you soon.
Gracias por
Matching
invitarme.
tattoos the next time I
Espero
see
que
you,
lleguen
buddy.
bien. Tengan buenas noches.
It changed again. I don't.
Nos
Oh,
veremos
freaking
después.
Google
Yeah.
Translate.
What
Right,
did
I know.
you What
Yeah.
did you hit now, Josh?
I
Like,
just I
come
was
on.
trying to get the screen changed, and I must have
Technical
hit the button.
difficulties.
It's like Spanish buzz, you know,
There's a word count on the translation.
It's like English buzz and Spanish buzz. It is English
Wait, didn't you
Carlos.
just have to flip the switch in the back?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
All right. We don't have a ton of time left, but I do want to get to this because our friend Dan brought it up of a "Should We Go There" segment, and these are always fun.
Oh boy.
So there was apparently some changes to the
Laserbeak shirt.
Nope, we're not doing that. We did Laserbeak
No.
last week. Sorry, we're not going back. The app, the Roosevelt's app,
There's an
to
update.
where now you can swipe left
Oh
or
yeah,
right
like Tinder.
like Tinder.
Yeah,
Thoughts on that?
it's a neat novelty idea.
I'm upset with one thing about it. It doesn't pull your purchase history.
Who uses the app?
Sure.
I'm not gonna lie. The app hasn't worked for me for like a month. I've been making every purchase on a computer. Because
It's good
just
in a
every
pinch.
time I try paying, it's like, this didn't work. I'm like, okay,
mean,
cool. It's gonna
I
sell
don't-
out, so that's not okay.
I don't know if
Have
it's
you
like-
sent those notes to
I've
the
sent
email
notes,
address?
I've deleted, I've reinstalled. I
It-
think they're just sick of me. I don't know.
It'd also be really nice if it detected what size you're in and only showed you stuff that's actually in
Oh,
Josh's
okay.
size.
Yeah.
what
So
a
for
great point.
Josh and I, would get like 3 things.
Yeah, here's we got Ron Swanson available for you. And I don't know, some other shirt.
From
that-
Disney.
yeah,
No,
some
that
other
Wonder
shirt.
Woman shirt that keeps floating around.
Yeah, and the Tiki.
What was
that-
it? The Goonie Tiki?
The Goonie
The
Tiki.
Goonie
Yeah,
Tiki.
those would be the 3 shirts available for us. Oh,
I
that's
mean,
funny.
I think the app is getting better, but like, I mean, I don't know if it's not a secret. Everything drops on the website before the app.
I don't
So,
think that's true
What
at
are you
all.
talking about?
100%. Oh, dude,
I have had everything drop in the app before I see it on the website, and I've
I-
purchased things the
not-
last like 4
not for
times
me.
on the website.
not for me, but that's
Hmm.
just me.
Interesting.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not force closing the app. I know if I just keep opening the app, it's going to give me a countdown,
Right.
and then I'm already checked out and see the timer going down still on my app. Now I do know other people that it does not do that for. So
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, in general, though, thoughts on the because that's a great point. I didn't even think about that, Dan, of the fact
So,
that
like-
it's just blue balling you.
No, the
It's just blue balling you the whole time of like, oh.
it's just like Tinder.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
The
perfect.
one part that I do
we
like
are
is
both
it
happily
made-
married. We do not use Tinder. Thank you.
Is it makes putting things in your wish list super
Easier.
simple.
Sure.
You know, it's no longer like a 5-click thing to
yeah,
get
yeah,
there.
yeah. Does anyone know if it actually remembers like what you've swiped on? So like if you force close the app and reopen it, do you have a chance of seeing that same item again?
Well, I have no
don't-
idea because with that update, I had to actually remove the entire app, clear out my phone cache, and
Right,
then
yeah,
reinstall everything
I
before I
have
can
gotten to
actually
the
shop
point.
again.
I need to do that now. The app doesn't work.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Ross just doesn't use the app. That's fine.
Yeah, like
But yeah, I
I've
mean,
got.
What do you do for drop zones, somebody?
I mean,
I mean,
yeah,
drop
yeah,
zones.
Had one in a while, so
yeah. I do the search trick. I don't do. I mean,
we're gonna have to edit this out for security reasons.
yeah, security reasons. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's a lot of work.
That's this relationship.
Oh, come
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
on. Yeah, Jesus.
Oh God.
All right, I will give you exactly 30 seconds to do your laser beak issue. All right, ready, Martin? Your
Yeah.
time starts now.
Okay, first off, Laserbeak is one of the original cassette tapes for Soundwave. You see him more than twice in the very first episode of season 1. Like, how, if you're going to go into that specific niche of Transformers characters where there are only 2 cassette player, robots, Soundwave and Blaster, how are you going to not cover like their
And that's time. All
And
right.
if you didn't realize Martin was a nerd,
Yeah, and that'll be it for our laser beak part of the show. All right, finally, since we have been
Hey,
going longer the last
Wait,
couple.
hold on.
Yes,
We haven't talked about Disney in a while. Something big happened at Disney over the
that's
past
very true. That's what I was going to get to. Yeah,
Muppets closed.
it is gone. It
Sad.
is. It is done.
The courtyard's not on the map anymore.
I know.
Oh, really? I haven't even
It's
checked
gone.
that.
It's gone,
Like,
man.
That is sad.
It hit midnight, and they pushed an update, and it was gone. And the new park maps, it's not there.
I think the
the
new
only
park
thing
maps
that's
are looking
there,
way early.
yeah, the new park maps released like on Friday or whatever.
Yeah,
And
so all
the only
people
thing
there-
left is
Yeah.
the stupid hydraulic thing, the hydraulic whatever, where you can get the Jack and Coke or whatever it is.
Well, that's all Ross needed.
Wait,
but
where you
Ross.
can, oh, I see. Yeah, I don't
That was
remember.
outside, and that was actually tied to Muppet's Courtyard, but it sells food and beverage, and they built it a year
Oh
ago.
my
So
goodness.
it's
Yeah.
scary, isn't it?
I did
That
see some stories, some things. It was flooded on the last day. I saw that Jim Henson's daughter was like the last person
Last
admitted
to step in.
to the final showing of it. That was very cool. I thought something that was funny was like the penny press had like a line
Yeah,
a mile long.
it was gone after Sunday.
My first thought was there a line 24 hours earlier? Like you're still
There was a
getting
line.
the
There was a
same
line
penny
for 2
press.
days. No, there was a line for like 2 or 3 days beforehand. They actually sat there and put the tape on the ground for like a queue line, and people were super like respectful of it.
It's wild.
Yeah, it's upsetting. I know we all did it when we were there for May the 4th, and it was great, and it's such a fun show, and it was the last thing Henson touched. It's wow,
Yeah.
it's just sad. I hope they really do the right thing. I saw on Twitter today somebody posted they already ripped out a bunch of seats from Muppet Theater, and they're sitting in a dumpster.
Wow.
Yeah. There were cast showings today and tomorrow, I think, and
Yeah.
they're recording it for preservation at some point. So
You know what I really hope that they do is I know that the villain show just opened up in what used to be the Cars,
Lightning
The
McQueen
Lightning McQueen.
racing.
yeah, the Lightning McQueen. Like I would absolutely love once the Cars Land opens up in Magic Kingdom,
And Villain's Land.
and then they focus on the villain section, which now I'm scared of how small that's going to be.
It's actually not. That's going to go from behind Big Thunder and wrap all the way around. You're going to be able to walk through that entire area now.
I hope so.
I really do.
I mean, based on just how small Cars seems to be, I thought that was going to be bigger. But anyways,
yeah.
If they are somehow able to transport the villain show from Hollywood Studios into Magic Kingdom and free up the Lightning McQueen area, I would love for them to transform that that large building, which is already could be, a theater, into Muppets Vision.
It's
not going to happen.
I don't think they need
I
to
love
move
the idea.
that
It's not gonna
show
happen.
over though. I really
No.
don't.
I'll tell you what I'm hoping for, Will, is that they incorporate the show in some way, shape, or form into the queue or the beginning of
the new
Rock and
rock.
Roll
the new
Coaster.
ride.
Right.
Because
so that
they
would be
have the
great.
ability, right? They had an old show,
They have
like they can,
the room, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
There's got to be something good, and there was that I saw. And this is a deep rumor at this point that Hall of Presidents might be getting a Muppet takeover at some point.
oh,
That would be interesting.
Fantastic,
yeah, you might as
because
well
we
just get
had
rid of that thing.
we had the live the little puppet show up
Yeah.
up above, and that was great. And they got rid of that during COVID when they fired all the live actors, bastards.
I like how Will's mic accidentally drops out.
Yeah. What was that?
bastards.
Yes, it's
So yeah, I mean, look, there's a lot of things that they could do that would be fantastic, but my most important thing is whatever they put in that theater better be better than what was already there. That's my
Sure.
biggest gripe with Disney.
Well, it's not going to be a theater.
Yeah, I think it might be.
I thought they were clearing out that whole thing for Monsters. Like that's going to be a
No,
ride.
the building stays.
Ooh.
That building stays. The roller coasters all the way in the back. So remember when you would exit MuppetVision, there were those double
That
doors,
area,
that
yeah,
double
yeah,
door gate
right.
on your right hand side. That's going to be a walkway straight back to the parking lot where they already started, chaining everything off and blocking it all.
Interesting. Don't like that. All right. Well, time will
The
tell.
The footprint looks the same. So
Time will tell. But I know that did suck. That was hard. Yeah, it will be.
no,
missed.
Park Pass TV was live on YouTube. I sat and watched the entire last performance and spotted all the Roosevelt shirts in the crowd that everybody was waiting to go in.
A lot of Little Muppets love.
Yeah, a lot of Little Muppets and a lot of the other panel that I think Andrew did.
Yep, I think so. All right, last thing I want to do here before we get out is just quickly say Father's Day is this weekend. I know not all of us are fathers. I know Ross isn't sure, but just in general, to either your dads or to Dan. I know you're a dad here as well. I think that Father's Day has always been very a weird one for me because every couple of years my birthday falls on Father's Day, which it does again this year. So as a kid, hated Father's Day, hated it. Loved my dad, but I was like, I get one day, spoiled little shit. And I was like, I got way more than one day, but I was like, I can't believe I have to share my birthday with the grandpas and my uncles and my dad. And no, it sucks. I thought, well, someday I'm going to be a dad. It's all going to be different. Now it's like, I still don't know what the hell. What do I do? All right. It's both. Now I'm celebrating both of these today. All right. Yeah, yay for me. I don't know.
Mow the lawn in a pair of dad sneakers and drink a beer.
That's right. But I do think that being a dad is a underrated task. And it's something that I feel like in society a lot has been thrown into comedy when it comes to being a father. And if you're a dad and you're listening to this, hey, I see you. It's not easy. And it is an honor to be a dad. I'm very happy to be a dad for two boys. And it's something that I hold dear.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to our two dads right here.
Yeah.
You guys kick ass.
And Steve Glass.
And Steve Glass and Carlos Cortez and everybody else that we all know as friends and this and that. And to my father, because I know I was a little shit when I was a kid.
Yeah, there you go. Weird call for Steve Glass, as if he's like the only other dad you know.
Well, that's Ross. That's Ross's dad. We all know that.
I was gonna say it's Ross's dad. Yeah. Ross's dad, Steve Glass.
Ross's dad.
Hashtag the real Josh.
Oh my God. All right, boys. Cheers. Love you guys so much. Can't wait to see you guys soon. Have a great Father's Day. Have a great weekend. Do something, grill something, eat something, drink something. Have a great time. Love to all. Tune in next time because we are not done yet. Boom, motherfucker.